Good afternoon and welcome to Solent Sports News. I'm Millie Payne and these are your sporting headlines. Starting with Southampton, winger Ryan Fraser is set to be out with a knee injury for at least a month. He was forced off inside the first 20 minutes in their 2-1 loss at home to Millwall on Saturday, meaning he won't travel with the rest of the team to Merseyside tomorrow for their 5th round FA Cup tie with Liverpool. There's also more FA Cup 5th round action taking place this evening, where the winners will join Coventry in the quarter-finals. AFC Bournemouth host Championship high flyers Leicester City. The Cherries enter the contest off the back of a 1-0 home defeat at the weekend, while Leicester suffered a 3-1 loss to Leeds United in a top-of-the-table clash last time out. Eddie Howe's Newcastle travel to Blackburn Rovers and are hoping to bounce back after a 4-1 defeat to Arsenal at the weekend. Blackburn are currently 16th in the Championship, 16 points off playoff positions, so it's looking to be difficult for them to challenge the Magpies for that quarter-final spot. And in the final game tonight, Luton Town welcome Manchester City to Kenilworth Road. Rob Edwards' side have claimed 2 impressive away wins in the competition so far this season, beating Bolton Wanderers 2-1 in the 3rd round before overcoming Everton by the same scoreline in the 4th round at the end of last month. But Pep Guardiola is determined to take the domestic trophy for the 2nd year in a row.
The decisive part of the season is here, ahead of us, in front of us, not far away, in front of us, and we are going for it. It's better to play for that than being.
The City boss has also explained that Jack Grealish will only return to the starting 11 when his performances improve. The Spaniard said that he cannot give players 3 or 4 games to get their rhythm, in reference to Grealish's recent outings. This is not the first time Pep has publicly outed one of his players, as he did a similar thing with Calvin Phillips in 2023 in regards to his weight. And moving on to the National League, Eastleigh take on Oldham Athletic tonight, marking Kelvin Davis's 3rd game in charge. The Spitfires are undefeated under their new manager, scoring 10 goals in their last 3 games. The game tonight will take place at the Silver Lake Stadium and Zach Miller will be live during our 3:30 bulletin to tell us more. And in women's football, the Welsh women's team have appointed Rhiannon Wilkinson as their new head coach, following the resignation of Gemma Granger in January. Wilkinson was formerly the assistant of the Canadian and England teams, but this is her first step into senior international management and she will take charge of the friendly match against the Republic of Ireland tonight. The Lionesses take on Italy in an international friendly in Cadiz tonight. Both teams suffered differing fortunes on Friday, with England beating Austria by 7-2 and Italy drawing 0-0 with the Republic of Ireland. And in cricket, Nicol Lofty-Eaton has smashed the record for the fastest century in T20 cricket, reaching the mark in 33 balls. The previous record was held by Nepal's Kushal Malla, who achieved the feat in 34 deliveries. Lofty-Eaton's innings featured 11 fours and 8 sixes, as his side beat Nepal by 20 runs. And New Zealand bowler Neil Wagner has announced his retirement from international cricket. The 37-year-old was due to be left out of the team for their nearing Test series against Australia. With 260 Test wickets in his career, he leaves the Black Caps as their 5th highest wicket taker. And in rugby, the French Rugby Federation President Florian Grill says French head coach Fabien Galtier is absolutely not in danger of losing his job. His side drew with Italy in the Six Nations in Lille on Sunday, and France are 4th in the table after 3 games. And tennis legend Andy Murray has hinted he only has a few months of his career left after he beat Canadian Denis Shapovalov in Dubai. The Scotsman has said that he's starting to struggle to keep himself fit and fresh as he gets older and feels he won't be playing at the top of his game for much longer. Murray is a 2-time Wimbledon champion and certainly has cemented himself as one of the best players of all time. And finally, after 3 months, it's the first Formula One race week of 2024, with the first practice for the Bahrain Grand Prix taking place on Thursday. Red Bull are favourites again to win the Constructors, with Max Verstappen looking to win his 4th driver's title in a row. The team based in Milton Keynes won all but one race last season, but didn't let that affect them as they dominated both championships. And coming up later in our 3:30 bulletin, what's harder, a 9-darter, a 147 break or a hole-in-one? Our reporters will explore all three. And Jamie Somerville heads to the University of Southampton and their cricket society. He finds out about the inclusivity and how it can help distract students from the stresses of university life. Tom Scrouston looks at the MGMA gym, who have just moved into a bigger premises. He takes a look at the rise of British MMA in recent years as well. And finally, in basketball, Chance Crommick takes a look at the problems within the Solent University team. A funding cut has hit the brakes on the team's chances of winning a title this season. That's all for now. For more news, check out our website, stolensportsnews.com, and I'll be back in 2 hours.